guys, so today I'm going to share with you my bad habit of makeup shopping. Actually, it's honestly not that bad. We just did a lot of traveling in October, so I feel like when you're traveling, a part of the fun is shopping since there's like different stores, or maybe not different stores, but different items at those stores that aren't at the stores where you live. I don't know. I'm making excuses for myself. Don't judge me. But another reason that I wanted to post this haul today is because Sephora's Friends and Family sale, or not their Friends and Family sale, their VIB sale is currently going on right now. So if you are a VIB at Sephora, then they're having the 20% off sale that's starting today and lasting up until I believe the 11th. I should have checked for sure. I'm pretty sure it's the 11th. But everything in here isn't from Sephora. I have a couple things from MAC, NYX, and the Chanel counter as well. Sorry, I'm checking this for you guys. Oh, let's see. Come on, load, load, load. It's, yeah, Thursday, November 7th to Monday, November 11th. I shouldn't have doubted myself. I was right. So I will go ahead and start off with the Sephora things first. That way, if you guys are wondering what I picked out or maybe what was on my wish list, then yeah, this will let you know. So the first couple things, let me pull this stuff out first. I went a little bit more high-end than I usually do. Normally I stick to, I feel like, well, Sephora for the most part is like high-end, but then I feel like there's like luxury designer brands, and then there's stuff like Urban Decay and Stila, stuff like that, which I still definitely love. But this time I did go a little bit more higher end than what I normally do, because there was 20% off, so I felt like it was okay to splurge. So the very first thing is the Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes, and I believe this is like the second edition because there was one last year as well. I didn't go for that one because I remember there being more kind of like navy colors and stuff, and at the time I wasn't really into those colors, but I saw swatches of this online and I was like, okay, I need it. I'm a huge fan of purples. So this was $48 and then the 20% off. So the packaging looks like this. It's kind of a weird like rubberized bumpy, I guess it's supposed to kind of look like alligator skin or something, or crocodile skin, and then it has this little magnetic strip right here. I actually thought it was going to be smaller than this, but I'm happy with the size and it has a nice weight to it. So it does come with a mirror and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shadows, which the layout of this is actually very similar. No, never mind, I lied. I thought it was going to be like the Lorac Pro where it's like satins on the top and then mattes on the bottom. This has a good mixture of kind of shimmery colors and then matte colors as well. So the top row is kind of like pinkies, purples, and then the bottom is more neutral. So like champagne colors, kind of a taupey brown, a dark brown, and then more of like a black brown. The names are really cute as well, except for this one, Vanilla Nuts. I don't know. Even when I was telling my friend about it, she was like, yeah, that's kind of a weird name. And this is actually the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. I actually really liked the turnout of the look, so I'm sure I'll be getting a ton of use out of it. For today, I used Primrose in the inner corner, African Violet kind of on the first half of my lid, and then Cur Royal in the outer corner and my lower lash line, and then I blended it out with a bit of Plum Smoke and Truffle. I will say these shadows remind me a lot of the Lorac Pro shadows where they're super buttery, but since they're so soft, when you get your brush in it, if you're using a really fluffy brush, some of the powder does flick off, but on application it's not chalky at all. It goes on just really buttery and smooth. So I'm really happy that I got this. The next product I got is from NARS. This is the Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I got mine in the pressed version. So it came with this little pouch and then there's an extra little powder puff inside. So it looks just like this. Now I know this product is supposed to be super finely milled. I realize it's a translucent powder. However, mine feels completely different than what the one in the store felt like. So when I rub my finger across this, I get zero product on my fingers. I know some of you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, well, it's because it's so finely milled and it's translucent. No, the powder in store, like when I rubbed across it, I could at least feel it on my fingers. This, I've gone through with a brush and like rubbed it, and I don't know if you have to like scrape the top layer off or what, or if I just got a defective one. So if you guys have this powder and you're having that same problem, let me know. I don't know if it's just something I have to break through first, but I don't really feel like I should have to do that, and I don't want to go in and ruin the product either before I even use it. So I think that this one may be going back. I haven't decided if I'm just gonna swap it out for the loose version or just get an entirely different powder, because I don't know, I'm just not really happy with this. I'm bummed out because it felt so nice in store. Okay, and then the next product I got is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Shimmer Brick Compact, and I got mine in the shade Bronze. A while ago at the Bobbi Brown counter, I had played with the Shimmer Brick called Beach, and I really like that one. I don't know if that one was a limited edition one or if it's just not carried at Sephora. So I ended up going for Bronze instead, and I can already tell you I'm super happy with this. It is what I'm wearing right now. I don't know what is going on with this guy. He just like didn't get curled in the right direction or something. So this, you have 5 strips of shadow, and you can use these as eyeshadows as well as like a bronzer, highlighter, blush, which is what I did today. So what I like to do is get a smaller brush and kind of scrape it across these 2 shades here and use that as my highlight, and then just go in with my brush and swirl it all around to get kind of like a bronzy glow. So not really for a contour, but just to add warmth to my face. So I've really been liking this. I'm happy I got that because I've been wanting it for a while, but I just wasn't wanting to pay full price for it. So now is the perfect time. The next product I got is from Dior. It's the Dior Skin Ultra Shimmering All Over Face Powder. I believe this is only the second Dior product that I've ever purchased. I used a Dior Show Mascara in the past, but I've never used any like actual face products. So this is the shimmering powder in number 2 diamond, or amber diamond, I'm sorry. I feel like everybody and their granddaddy talks about this on YouTube, so I've been dying to try it. The highlighter that I was using before is from MAC. It's the Whisper of Guilt, but that powder is basically all gone now. I feel like I've used it for definitely over a year, pretty much like on a daily basis. So I wanted something new, so I went with this one just because, like I said, everyone raves about it. I've never heard a bad thing about it, so I figured why not. Inside you get 4 shades, and I've swatched it in store, and it's kind of like the perfect amount of like gold, beige, champagne, bronze, amber. I don't know, it's just like the perfect highlighting color. These are the kind of colors that I like more than like a super yellowy highlighter, if that makes sense. I actually haven't even worn this one on my face yet. I wanted to keep it all pretty for the close-up so you guys could see the little like imprint in it. So I'm sure I'll be doing some kind of getting ready with me video featuring a lot of these products, and this one came in a cute little velvet pouch. Alright, and then the very final product I got from Sephora is a foundation, which is basically the last thing I need, but I figured whenever I can get 20% off, and I don't know, foundation is just one thing that I love testing and trying, so I went with this one just because I've never really heard anyone talk about it before. I've read it on blogs, but I've never really seen it on YouTube, or at least the people I watch, so I wanted to give this one a try. This is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau Invisible Skin Foundation with sunscreen, or Invisible Skin Fusion, sorry, and it has SPF 20. So I had got mine in the shade 31 Amber Pale. It is what I'm wearing today, and I can already tell you that I like it. I have filmed a first impressions video, but I'm waiting a week to do kind of like my final conclusion, and then I'll have that video up. So it looks just like this. One thing, just to let you guys know, if you guys do plan on purchasing this, it is fragrance. I've never had a foundation that has like a scent to it before. When reading reviews online, I know lots of people were saying that that's what they didn't like about it. I don't know if mine is just a lighter scented one, like if that's just a fluke, or I'm just not sensitive to it, but the scent honestly doesn't bother me at all. I actually think it's kind of nice. It's a really, really light floral scent, and it just smells clean. So yeah, I've been enjoying this. This is actually my 3rd day wearing it so far. So after maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna do a week or 2 weeks, I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. But so far, I really am loving it. Okay, now moving on to Chanel, just because I have 2 things. While we're in Atlanta, we went to Nordstrom and there was a Chanel counter. And anytime I go to Nordstrom, I always like browsing that counter just because I don't have one near me. So I splurged and I got 2 Glossomers. Besides these 2, I own one other one that I got in LA last year, and I don't know, I just love the formula and they're just so pretty to look at. I know, ridiculous. The first one I got is in the shade 106. Is that pronounced Myriad? I don't even know, I'm sorry. But it looks just like this. It's just a gorgeous kind of berry color with tons of shimmer. I just really like these because there's no scent and there's a ton of glitter without being like chunky and gritty feeling on your lips. And then the other one I got is the one that I'm wearing now, but it's worn off quite a bit. This is 175 Savage Grace. This one is so, so pretty. As you can see, it kind of reminds me of almost like a black cherry color. It's just super, super dark, but it doesn't go on this dark on your lips. It's more of kind of like a brighter berry on your lips. And once again, it's a color that just has a ton of shimmer on, and I don't know, they're just really comfortable to wear, and I feel like compared to most other glosses, they last on your lips for a while. All right, and then moving on, I have 3 things from MAC. All 3 of these things I actually got a couple weeks ago. I just haven't shown them in a haul yet. And I honestly haven't even used this one yet. I don't know why. I guess I was just saving it and it was sitting in this box waiting for you guys. I got this while we were in Atlanta. I believe this was in a collection. I can't even remember the name. It was something about like night or luxury. Maybe I'm making that up. I'm not sure. But this is the mineralized skin finish in the shade Seen to Be Seen. And it looks just like this. It's just a really pretty kind of blush. I don't know, well, that's what I'm gonna use it for. So the outer section is more of kind of like a plummy pink, I guess, and then the inner part is more of a coppery pink. The outer section reminds me a bit of Warm Soul, but with more of like a purple tint to it. So I don't know, this just looked really pretty and fall appropriate. I love products that give your face just a really nice warm glow. So I got that, and then I picked up the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I've had this for a while now, I just haven't shown it to you guys. Love this stuff. I realize why everyone raves about it now. I just really can't stand the pump of it. That annoys me. I feel like you end up wasting product because I don't want to like open it and dump it out and it like get air in it and ruin the formula or anything. So I just go with a pump, but I feel like I always end up wasting some product. Sorry, my phone's going off. And then the very final product I got from MAC is a lip pencil in the shade Currant, which I've been wearing like crazy. I absolutely love this. Originally I went in thinking I was gonna get Night Moth, but then the girl who was working was like, have you ever played with Currant? So I swatched both and I actually ended up liking this one more. They're super, super similar. However, I feel like this is more of like a red burgundy, whereas Night Moth kind of is like a purpley red. At least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was. All right, now moving on, I feel like I need to be going quicker. I have 5 things from Makeup Geek. Prior to this, I didn't own anything from this brand, and I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I know lots of people compare it to MAC. So the first 2 products I have here are both pressed eyeshadow pans. One is in the shade Cocoa Bear, which is just a really nice kind of matte orangey brown, and these fit perfectly into a MAC palette, a Z palette. If you just buy the e.l.f. quads, they fit right into there. And then the other one is in the shade Mocha Brown, which is just a really nice deep brown. And then I picked up one of the gel liners. This is in the shade Immortal, and it's just a really nice rich black. I really like this because it doesn't go on glossy. It's like a flat black, but it stays on all day. I believe it's marketed as water resistant, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't had any problems with it transferring or smudging, so I really like this. I'm kind of interested in trying out some of the other colors. I believe there was a dark kind of plummy purple on the site that I wanted to try. And then the final 2 products I got from Makeup Geek are both pigments. The first one is in the shade Vegas Lights, which is this amazing kind of rose gold copper color. And then the other one is called Utopia, which I don't even know how to describe this. It's like a metallic green, silver, pewter. I don't know. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure there's like unicorn tears and I don't even know what else in here, just some kind of magical ingredients. So I've used both of these once and I really like them. To me, the best ways to use them are with some kind of like wet mixing medium, whether it's just like Fix Plus squirted on your brush or even just plain water, and then just lightly patting it onto your lid. It looks amazing and it just really, like, the color just pops. They're so vibrant. So I got 2 of those guys. And okay, now moving on to the very final little cluster of things I have here. These are all from NYX. I picked these up probably almost a month ago now. Yeah, it's been a while and I just haven't shown them yet. NYX was having a 40% off sale, so I grabbed a few things. The first 2 things are NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. I picked up 2 shades here, one in Strawberry Milk, which is just a really cute kind of cream baby pink, and then the other is in Iced Mocha, which is more of kind of like a metallic taupe color. So I really like using these pencils as a base, and then on top of them I like to apply these guys. These are the NYX Roll-On Shimmers. You can use these on your eyes, face, or body. Obviously I just use them on my eyes. I've featured one of the purple ones in a tutorial in the past. I believe it was called like Smoky Purple Eyes. Another favorite in this range is called Salmon. It's an amazing rose gold color. If you guys haven't tried any of these yet, that is the one that I would recommend you guys pick up first. It's absolutely gorgeous. So the first one I have is called Taupe. If you guys aren't familiar with these, they kind of have like the old school like clear lip gloss roll-on applicator. So I picked up Taupe Chestnut, which is an amazing rich brown with little bits of shimmer. And then the final one is just called Mauve Pink, which once again is kind of like a shimmery baby pink. And then I grabbed 2 of the NYX Mega Shine lip glosses. I've mentioned these before. I still hate the scent of them, but they really do have nice color payoff, especially for a drugstore lipstick. And these 2 colors really stood out to me. The first one is called Tea Rose. somebody mentioned this and that's the main reason I wanted to get it. I feel like it was Ingrid, Miss Glamorazzi, who was talking about these maybe several months back, and it looked really pretty on her, so I wanted to try it. And then the other color I got is called Dolly Pink, which is just a really cute kind of bright hot pink, I guess. The thing I don't like I mentioned, is the scent. It has a very, very strong like cherry Robitussin smell, which I can't stand. I don't know. It doesn't linger, so that's why I bought them. And then I got 2 lip liners. So like I mentioned earlier, I really wanted the color Night Moth from MAC. For whatever reason, I saw this at Ulta and I was like, oh, well, maybe it'll be a dupe. So these are the lip liners. As you can see, the swatches are kind of right here on the bottom. This one right here looked like a super deep kind of red purple. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll pick that one up. It was called Blackberry, and black and berry are 2 separate words, so maybe that should have given it away to me. But this is honestly just a straight black lip liner. Like, there is no hint of red or purple in it. It's just like black. It's not this one here, it's this top one. It's just completely black, so that was disappointing. I don't know if this is safe to use on my eyes or not. It probably is. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna risk it though, because it was only like $1, so, but yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. And then the other shade I picked up is called 804, and it's just Cabaret. It's kind of like a brick red color. So I got that. And then I picked up 2 of the NYX eyeshadows just because once again, this is another product that I hear lots of people recommending, but I believe the ones that get talked about more are the ones in the little square pan, which anytime I go to Ulta, all the colors that I would like are always sold out. So I was kind of looking at these, and both of these looked kind of interesting to me, so I was like, why not? The first one is the Nude Matte Eyeshadow in the shade Skinny Dip, and this is just a really nice kind of matte, reddish plum color. It looks really nice blended out in the crease, so that's why I got this. And then the other one is the NYX Glam Shadow in the shade Boost. And this is more of just kind of like a really metallic, warm gold color. And that is everything I have here except for my samples, which I guess I'll show you which ones I picked out quickly. The first one is the Boscia Self Defense Vital Antioxidant Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30. Then I got the Yves Saint Laurent, what is this called? Touche Clot, something like that, the little highlighting pencil clicker thing. The Clarins Double Serum packet, and then the Perricone MD Photoplasma. So some fun skincare goodies, and that is everything I got. If you guys get anything, be sure to let me know down below. I would love to know what you guys are getting. I have another 20% off code since it's a different sale this time, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted, but I have too much stuff here, so I'm not gonna get anything. So I'm just gonna live through you guys. Let me know what products you guys are getting, and if you guys have recently gotten any other new products from any other brand that you guys recommend. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers this video. Oh, one quick thing. If you guys are interested in a review on any of these specific products, feel free to leave it in a comment down below. I really like filming reviews because then I feel like I have to use the products like every day, and it makes me use more of my makeup. So yeah, it's a win-win for me and you. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, another thing, I want to say thank you guys for 100,000. What? Amazing. That still blows my mind that that many people like even care to watch or subscribe to my channel. Obviously, it's not about numbers. Even if I just had 3 of you guys, I would still appreciate every single one of you. So yeah, thank you guys so much. That was really exciting for me and just a huge milestone. So yeah, thanks. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting excited and I'm blushing. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling and I will see you guys next time. Bye.